everybody. Today, my partner Napoleon and me are going to present the new illness that is affecting all of us. That is called Zika. Here we have company of our sponsors and obviously Napoleon and me. Napoleon, I give you all the word.
Okay, in order to explain more about this disease, we brought you this expert. She's a doctor, sorry. Here we have the Dr. Zhenia. Please, here.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, but we also will have a call of a boy that suffered this illness. His name is Bruno.
Zika virus is a flavirus similar to the viruses that cause dengue, yellow fever, West Nile virus, and chikungunya. Like this virus is transmitted by mosquitoes. Its main epidemic vector is the center of the planet. The virus was isolated for the first time in 1947 from monkeys in the Zika forest in Uganda. Since then, it has remained mainly in Africa, with small and sporadic outbreaks in Asia, but was not considered major human pathogen until 2007, when a major epidemic was reported on the island of Java, Micronesia, where nearly 750% of the population was infected. It is believed that by March 2020, tourists transported the disease from Easter Island to West Continental Chile. In May 2015, the first local transmission was reported in South America, then in Central America, the Caribbean, and finally came to Mexico in late November 2015. Some of the symptoms are muscle pain, fatigue, fever, chills, sweating, loss of appetite, rash, red eyes, vomiting, and general malaise that begins from 2 for 7 days after the bite of an infected mosquito. There is no exact treatment. However, it is recommended rest, drink plenty of non-alcoholic fluids to avoid dehydration. It is better not to eat aspirin or ibuprofen until the possibility of dengue is discarded to prevent a case of DHF. Some tips to prevent it are wearing close amount to avoid mosquito bites, the constant use of repellent, sleep with mosquito nets, and have no fresh water in posts. The most common form of Zika transmission is through mosquito bites, but the virus has been isolated in semen, and cases of sexual transmission have been observed. Currently, the available evidence is being analyzed to better understand the public health impact of sexual transmission of Zika. There is also growing evidence that mother-to-child transmission is possible. Pregnant women in general, and particularly those who develop symptoms of Zika virus infection, should be closely monitored by health providers. Zika is a new virus for the region of the Americas. In the past, it had very limited geographical and demographic distribution, and there was no evidence that it caused it. However, in the current outbreak, sporadic cases have been reported of more serious manifestations and complications that have sometimes resulted in death.
Napoleon, it was a pleasure to share this table with you again. So I hope that you have discovered more things about Zika and also learned something and how to prevent to get infected from this illness. I wish you had an excellent day and goodbye.